Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome, thanks for stopping by. Today we're getting into some more Gurren Lagann. We're on episode 23 if I'm not mistaken, yeah, 23. And last episode was great, I loved it. It was, so we had a couple wins. One, we kind of won the main battle with the moon. It ended up getting transformed into a ship that we combined with, so now we have control over it, which is awesome. And then the second win would be, there's that, we finally get a glimmer of hope with Nia and the possibility of getting her back. So that's good. On the downside, the anti-spirals are coming. They're going to be waging full-on war against us because, you know, they a bunch of jerks. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys could tell, but I did get a new camera. I'm hoping it's looking good for you guys. I haven't had a chance to dive too much into the settings and tweaking it, so, you know, hopefully it looks okay right now. I'll kind of fine-tune it later, but I just needed a step up from the webcam that I was using. It was decent for a webcam, you know, but, you know, I'm trying to slowly, you know, upgrade my stuff and, you know, kind of give a little bit more quality to my videos, and so far I'm liking how this looks. Very cool. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you think this is an improvement from what you have been seeing and the quality of the camera. And yeah, we are getting close to the end of Gurren Lagann, guys. We're finally approaching the end. It has been a while. I've been trucking along this slowly. I know there have been gaps in between my videos, sometimes a week, sometimes longer. I do apologize for that. It's just a time thing. You know, I've mentioned this before, just with work and home life. It's just hard to squeeze in these videos and editing them. But I told myself I'm going to keep on grinding through this and keep on doing it, and hopefully I'll get to a place where I could spend some more time on it. Probably going to be a long time till that point because we're kind of moving slow, you know, but that's okay. I'm still here, we're still kicking, and we're gonna keep on going. All right, before we hit play, if you want to like, comment, and subscribe, that really helps out my channel grow. And let's get into this Gurren Lagann episode 23 and click. Aniplex. This is the tale of a man who blows a hole in the fate of the universe. Yeah, it looks like Mimikyu, the moon, with his cracks and that smiley face. Alright. Got some light ironing work going on. What is that, like a flag that he's ironing? Yeah. Oh, that's a nice photo. So cute. Team Simon and Nia right here. Let's go. This is the final battle. 1 week since prevention of moonfall. Okay. Arc Gurren Council Chamber.
核を水に流してもらおうなどとは思っていない。人間だけではないことは分かってくれ。かしこまることはね。シモンが選んだ男だ。俺たちと同じ。
I love his dedication to being on Simon's side. I do appreciate the fact that they are accepting of viral. Well, they might not be like full on accepting, but they're like, you know, hey, Simon trusts you, so we trust you. A lot of times in these these situations, there's like this period of time where you have to gain the trust. And fair, you know, he was our enemy for, you know, a long time. So, but anyway, it's just nice to see that they're on board with it. Hey. Oh yeah, how does Rocio feel after seeing Simon kind of taking the lead again, realizing that he has that I don't know, that oomph that he doesn't have, that drive, I guess, that let's get down to business. Cathedral Terra. Okay. Fighting spirit, yeah. Interesting. I feel that's an understandable position though, like that kind of power in the wrong hands. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I gotta go back a little bit. It's hard for me to catch up with reading the subtitles. Okay, the hitter. Okay. Okay, having emerged victorious, the anti-spiral built spiral life. Oh, okay, the spiral life form annihilation system. I didn't get that last part. I thought it was saying that they built spiral life form. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. My boss just called me. I'm always like, is she gonna try to get me to come in early? So that usually determines if I answer it. If I feel like she's gonna call me in early, I'm just gonna not answer it. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let's continue. Okay, on each spiral race's homeworld. Oh, okay. To survive, the spiral races were forced to eke out a meager existence underground. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, the Beastmen. What's up? All the animals. Okay. I figured that much. Okay. Okay. Dang. I love the enthusiasm. Is this show gonna end with like years and years later with Vital still alive recounting his time spent with Simon and them? Oh, he's gone back to his underground village where this guy was leader, yeah. He's still there too. Still stubborn, living underground. Oh, is he given up? Is he... Yeah. So it looks like Simon's back in his position? Yeah. Okay, so he just went back down there. He's not still living. Okay, yeah, he's just kind of revisiting it. Oh, he was so tiny, little baby. Interesting. Where did that book come from? Or it could be something else, an ancient civilization, perhaps. Or it was made as a joke. At least he could laugh about it. Hmm? Why does he have bullets? Or specifically bullets, like a gun and bullets. Yeah, he's kind of given up. You know, I think it's probably because, like, when in the last episode, when he was realizing that Simon is kind of what humanity needed, he probably felt like he was inadequate and, you know, wasn't a good fit for his position, and decided to just leave, which is unfortunate because he could be a great ally if he just chose to stay. But, you know, I get it. You gotta walk your own path, figure things out for yourself. But hopefully Simon could meet up with him and, you know, set him straight and get him back on our side, yeah. Is he with the gun there? He's not planning to, you know, oof himself, is he? He was just doing what he thought was right. Might have been misguided a bit, but, you know, he wasn't, it wasn't like a power hungry thing or anything of that nature. It was just... Aww. I'm glad they have something like that. Simon's gonna get it. He's not gonna hold a grudge. He probably feels like he betrayed him, and he kind of did betray him.
そうだ。シモさん、生まれ故郷の村は自分の魂の半分は今もあの村に。
I'm gonna punch it, like go faster. I thought it meant like literally punch it. Oh, that's right, to maintain the population. Not like this. If you want to atone for it, fight alongside Simon. You know, it's easy to say that, but you know, when you're in that headspace, it's, you know, not as easy to shake yourself out of it. I remember when I thought Spiral King was like the main baddie of the whole series. Don't do it! Ooh, what is... a new ability? Holy crap! He's creating like a tunnel, like a teleportation tunnel. Wow. So he thought of Rocio and created a link, yeah? Wow. There we go. That's amazing. Wow. Oh, damn. Don't do it. Don't do it. Kick him. Kick him. Yeah. This is that, lost my train of thought. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, guys. People keep on trying to get a hold of me. Anyway, what I was about to say is the way that Simon jumped out of the suit and punched Rocio. That's Kamina energy right there. Remember when Simon was in a funk about like Yoko liking Kamina, and he had a and Kamina had to punch him to snap him out of it. It's giving that kind of energy. That's how he shows love. It's a love punch. Oh, is that like, I think that's exactly what Kamina said to Simon. Simon's so awesome. Exactly. Exactly. If you make a mistake, you gotta get punched by your friend. Mm-hmm. Wow. Simon is a top tier character, guys. Ooh, I'm actually kind of getting a little watery-eyed here. Oh, damn. Wow, he did not hold back on that. Yeah, you're heavy. Right, jerk? Oh, man, tender moments, I tell ya. They are fascinating. Human beings are very fascinating. An imaginary, what? The dimensional universe would be called the 10th and 11th dimensions. Oh, whoa. Huh? Oh. Interesting. I mean, slightly over my head, but I have a general sense of what he's talking about. Yeah, quantum theory, right? It's like the Schrodinger's cat is both alive and dead until it's observed. Ooh, so spiral. Spirit lets you fly anywhere. Nice! And Simon's got loads of spirit. Okay. Yeah, this is your chance to kind of redeem yourself.
そこを潰す。
お前のためじゃねえ。俺たちが終わらせてんだよ。これ以上地上がガタガタすんのはよ。
This baby, this millionth child born. I'm all acting like I have a grudge against a baby. I don't. I'm just messing around. Just joking around.
リトナー村のダイアッカが参加しないでどうすんの？
お前でよかったよ。
Oh.
こってほんとバカバカだよな。
Hey. They just love each other. Okay.
ゲンアンカー、虚数宇宙に突入。
Imaginary space.
エンジン出力 50%。
Okay, so we're heading out to the anti-spiral homeworld, huh? Ooh, we're pulling the moon out of another dimension. Is that what's going on?
あれが本物の月ってわけか。
Oh.
カテドラルテラが消えても地球への影響は心配。
Ah, that makes sense because we need it there for, you know, because of gravitational stuff.
あがいてあがいてね。ああ。G、
Oh, Coco. Yeah, what are you doing
一
here?
体どうした？それは。
Ah, nice, nice.
ミアは必ず連れて帰るからな。弾の肌だ。攻略の時のものだ。
Yeah. Nice. The actual flag? Cool.
これからもよろしく頼む。
All right, here we go. Man, these last few episodes have been great. I mean, this whole show has, but these last few episodes have really getting me amped up. Nice. That's a shot right there. That might be the thumbnail. Yes! With the Camino logo.
みんな、銀河大グレ。
Here we go. Super Galaxy Die Gurren. Nice. Right, that's true. Things are falling into place, getting to the point where we were in the very first episode, or the very first scene in the first episode.
ガバル・アーテンボロ、ギミ・ダリ、シベラ、
Mmm.
ヨーコ、ビラル、ロージェノブ、そしてブータ。
Buta. Ooh, look at that ship.
があれば恐れるものなど何もない。
And the music. Ah.
螺旋階認識転移システム作動。行くぞ。最後の戦いだ。
Ooh. Wow. Wow, I got chills. Guys, this show is getting so good. I mean, it's been getting good, but I don't know what it is about these last few episodes. I think it's just a culmination of everything. You know, we're getting to the end and you could feel it, you know. We just had our first win in a while in the last episode. Now we're still going out optimistic, which means we might hit into some trouble pretty soon here, so I'm kind of worried about that. But I don't know, the way that the show seems to be, I feel like we're going to end on a positive note. I hope so. I'm assuming this is one complete show. I hope it doesn't leave like on a cliffhanger or things incomplete. I have no idea. I had no idea about this entire show going into it. Everything was fresh. I knew nothing about anything related to the show. So this is exciting. It's new territory. I really can't wait to get into the next episode. So a lot of interesting concepts getting thrown out there with like quantum stuff, and some of it I got a grasp of just because the topic is mildly interesting to me, but there is a few things that kind of go over my head a little bit. But the ring, they're saying the home world is located within the ring. I'm assuming in a dimension, so it's kind of the things like you shrink, maybe they like shrink down until it gets into I'm trying to think of an example to relate it to. Like when you think of dimensions, like you imagine something shrinking down until it's like not visible anymore into like the quantum realm, and you exist in another dimension in that way. I wonder if we are in another dimension to a greater dimension. You ever think about that, guys? Woo. Anyway, I'm gonna think about that a little bit more because that's really interesting to me. I like that science quantum stuff. But and then the whole thing, it only exists when observed. That reminds me of the whole Schrodinger's cat thing. So a lot of interesting high level science stuff going on here. And the whole teleportation thing, that was wild. This show is cool. This show is really cool. I'm not surprised I liked it, but I'm surprised that specifically in these last few episodes, it's kind of reinvigorated me. I know in some of my other past reactions in this show, I probably am not as energetic and engaged, and that's not for a lack of enjoying it. Part of it is related to just still getting comfortable being in front of a camera, because this is, still new to the whole YouTube thing. This has been my first show that I started with. You're probably seeing the progression of me slowly starting to get more comfortable in front of the camera, being more, vocal about the scenes that I'm into. Because honestly, that's what I found is the most difficult part of doing reactions. And I think I've mentioned this before. And that's kind of manifesting how I feel about something out for the camera for you guys to see. Because if I'm watching it on my own, I'm just kind of just sitting there watching it, and I'll have the feelings inside, but it doesn't bubble to the surface as often. So I've been kind of learning how to express how I'm feeling a little bit more in front of the camera. That's also probably why you're seeing a little bit more energy out of me in these last few videos. And also, if you've been with me from the beginning, you guys are kind of seeing a unique perspective of my growth on YouTube from, when I first started with a really bad green screen gray background thing to, what we have now, which isn't, I'm not going to say it's super professional, but I feel like it's definitely been improving. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have you noticed any significant changes in my reactions since earlier episodes? And also, now that this is coming to a conclusion, if you guys have any suggestions of other shows, it doesn't have to be anime, but I do like anime. Let me know in the comments, and hopefully I could get around to it. Now I am watching a few other things right now, and it has been slow going just because of the whole time thing, but I'm probably gonna just be focusing on a couple shows at a time and kind of back off some of the other stuff until I kind of catch up on some things, because I don't want to be overwhelming myself with too much stuff that I'm trying to react to, because I am doing my own editing and I'm still getting used to that, and it takes time. So right now I'm just going to be focusing on finishing up Gurren Lagann, and then I'm going to keep on going with my Attack on Titan reactions. I'm rewatching season 1, which is the only season I've seen, and then season 2 on is completely new to me. So if you haven't checked out those reactions, I do have a playlist dedicated to it. Go check it out if you want to. So yeah, this and Attack on Titan are probably going to be the main things, and then when this is over, I'll probably find something else to fill its slot. Oh, I'm also reacting to Gachi Akuta. So after this show ends, I'm probably going to be keeping up with Attack on Titan and Gachi Akuta. And then when one of those ends, or I'm caught up enough to where, there's more episodes that still need to be released, I'll consider putting another show in the mix. So sorry I'm getting long-winded. I got a little bit more energy than usual today, so I'm trying to get out as much as I can while it's in the dome, because I often forget things the second I think of them. So if you've been hanging around with me this long, I greatly appreciate it. Again, if you like what you're seeing here, leave a like, drop a comment, maybe even subscribe if you want to. All those things will really help my channel out a lot. And we're kind of inching along very slowly. I think at the point of me recording this, I'm at 62 subscribers, and I've been doing this for about 4 months. So it is slow going, but like I said, we're going to keep on grinding, and we're going to keep on growing. And thank you guys that have been with me since the beginning. I really appreciate it, and I hope you continue to tune into my stuff. All right, we will see you next time for Gurren Lagann episode 24, I think. This was 23, I believe. Yeah, I think that's about it. You guys have a great day, and see you next time.